The government and the Houthis have concluded three-day talks on prisoner exchange. According to the government delegation, talks were positive and will continue in future soon. The delegation added that Houthis showed willingness to release the politician Mohammed Qahtan without giving further confirmation. This report has more details.
The three-day prisoner swap negotiations between the Yemeni government and the Houthi rebels in Jordan came to a positive conclusion on Sunday. According to Majid Fadail, spokesperson for the Yemeni government delegation, the discussions were successful in securing the release of thousands of captives and detainees held by both sides. Fadail disclosed that the Houthis have agreed to release Mohammed Qahtan, a politician who has been detained since 2015, in the upcoming prisoner swap. Additional proposals were made during the negotiations by both parties and will be submitted to their respective leaderships for approval before the next round of talks, which is scheduled for early July. Meanwhile, the UN Special Envoy for Yemen, Hans Grunberg, welcomed the positive conclusion of the talks in Jordan's capital, Amman. According to Grunberg, the two parties agreed to continue consultations on the proposals and ideas discussed and to consult with their leadership in order to agree on a detailed proposal that includes priorities identified by the parties for this round and a mechanism for implementation. Speaking ahead of the exchange in April, the UN envoy to Yemen said that the country had its best chance for a peace deal since the civil war started more than 8 years ago, although much work remained to be done. Qahtan, a prominent Yemeni politician from the Muslim Brotherhood-affiliated Islah Party, was kidnapped by the Houthis in Sana'a 8 years ago. According to the government, the Houthis have refused to grant access to Qahtan despite repeated requests from the UN, local and international human rights organizations, and the politician's family. UN-sponsored talks between Yemen's government and Houthi rebels in March resulted in the release of roughly 900 captives in April, the second largest prisoner exchange between the warring parties in more than 8 years.